Big Siege in 3, 2. Had you for a minute, right? Although I did return to NEF. Aptoide code up above. GKFIVE. GKFIVE. It is active now for the next 3 days throughout the weekend. I did return to NEF. It was for a battlefield fill-in, BOG last night. Lots of fun. And if you're looking for fun like this, you don't get battlefields like this in every other alliance. There's only a handful like this. And this one, actually very nice people, mature. Lots of good K43, 44s available. So reach out to them. Leave a comment in the video. I'll hook you up if you're interested. Man, it is a world of a difference playing someone else's account, because the presets are all different, right? Like me, my 8 is archer, my 7 is ground, then I go horse, and then siege, and this account has it set up the complete opposite, where it starts siege, archer. Anyways, way different, but got the hang of it. Just luckily, I had a good position in the battlefield hive, so I was close to the setter, so I could have that extra half second to think what number the preset was on. But this battle was pretty one-sided. It was against CDI. I got to say, I was hoping it would be against one of the, top 5 alliances, the ones that people would generally think about, those names. I was hoping to match up with one of them, just for the, the experience of doing it and playing really fast. This one, as you'll see, became a battle of portals, teleports, making sure they couldn't teleport anymore. They were obviously trying to keep that ability, and there wasn't too many rallies coming towards the Nefarious Alliance, so didn't have to speed marches home too much. But lots of cool things actually happened in this battle. So one of them was that about halfway through the battle, I was playing around, I was looking at some stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, this is actually my old account. So I was actually on my old account in NEF, filling in. It was pretty cool. Severely upgraded account now. There is, I don't think a single general I used to use is still in there other than like Huokabongs or Babers. My old Tamiris was gone. I made a joke that I remember my Tamiris with like 13 million rally cap. That was a great move, Genghis. Getting a general that you're not even the rally setter and your rally hall is tiny. That's the type of mistakes you make back in the day sometimes. I was just super excited that there was a new female general and I wanted her. And I wanted her mostly because she did have a rally cap buff that no other generals had. And I actually thought like, oh, wow, like I got her. I got really lucky on one of these general packs. I used to not have many general packs because I used to not coin as much. And I was like, man, I'm going to be like one of the only people on server who has this general. I'm going to be highly desired. People are going to want me in their alliance. And then, I didn't really know how general packs work. I actually thought it was like, oh, wow, I got her on like a 1 in 200 chance. I didn't even really know that there was like a percentage that when that general's offered in that month, you have a high chance of getting her after like a couple openings. So little did I know, like, a couple days later, everybody had her. But anyways, was still fun. There's some reports if you want to pause and look at them, but pretty one-sided battle. You guys have all seen these type of reports, 70 million hit 10 billion and 10 billion is now 0. So lots of those did happen. And right here, you're going to see this is where the battle of the teleports basically started to happen. And this is where many of you probably know this feeling, and I know this feeling in my other alliance as well, that once they start to focus on the teleports, it's just a slow death coming. Eventually, you're going to have 0 teleports, and you're going to sit there and, just ring around the rosy. Everybody's going to hold each other's hands, and it's going to be all right, guys. It's going to be all right. Let's put reinforcements in each other, and we'll do our best. And it's just a slow death coming. And that's what obviously is going to happen to the opposing team here. And I got to say, I do totally miss being in an alliance that is just so organized like that. Like, hey, portal rally, everybody joins, everybody knows what to do, everybody knows what marches to put in. and that's not the main rally setter doing it. There's multiple rally setters. Someone just calling out once in a while, like, hey, gonna do a quick horses here, and everybody just joins. Nobody has to ask any questions. Nobody has to say, give me a couple seconds. And I'm not talking totally about my alliance. I've been in lots of different alliances, both on this server and when I was on 68 with Nef. So lots of different makeup of players, and you basically just come to accept and learn eventually that, you know, it does take a special group of people to come together, and special leaders who put together a good alliance and teach people so that these things are just second nature in the alliance. And so portal play is officially over. They are out of teleports here now, and now you'll see players just basically start to get smacked. We did have to do the, hey, scout first, hey, send a slow attack, try and make them burn teleports at the same time. So if you're trying to run someone out of teleports, that's something you can do too. So send small attacks, especially when you find one guy who's super jumpy, and you just keep sending them on them, and they will move a lot and cost their team a lot of those teleports. So it doesn't take quite as long. Some people are really good. They know what a scout looks like. They know what a slow attack looks like, and they've already got the teleport button. They slid over to another spot, and they're just waiting to press confirm. And here is my boy. I actually just recognized this halfway through the battle, and I was like, oh man, this is Aubergine. Long history with him. Don't have to rehash any of it. You guys could see in old videos. Anyways, we played him in a Chalons final. He was in another server 110. And, you know, this obviously is nothing compared to the level we were playing at that time, in terms of this actually doesn't matter at all. So not really as if there's any sort of, you know, round 2 or anything like that going on. Just one of these things, and no one cares now. This is years later, and it was just fun to play against some names that I do remember, and there was other people on that alliance as well. We were playing against Seabone, amazing keep, very good city, about 4,000 siege buffs on defense, so another top city you don't really see in many places except C1. So C1, I still believe C1 is the best continent. I know that they get a bad reputation because they have a lot of really big keeps with very bad buffs. But the top alliances in C1 are the best alliances in the game. I do firmly believe that. Obviously, Neo is on C6, and he would have a different opinion about that. But when you go with full team, full skill ability, full alliance size, the top 4 or 5 in C1 can go up against anybody in all of EVONY, and there's not many, like other continents might have like 1 or 2. That's about it. And here is the final attack on Aubergine, and don't worry, I'm not completely heartless. I do give him the water balloon to help put out the fire, so, you know, just to smooth things over in case there was any bad feelings. There is the report, and let's get that water balloon. It's burning, guys. There we go. We got to help him out a little bit. Anyways, use the promo code GK5 for the weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did playing. Probably not, but like, subscribe, leave a comment.